Hello, children. Today's topic is permanent tissues. Permanent tissues are of two types, simple and complex. Permanent tissues we started in our previous class. In our previous class, we have discussed about the simple permanent tissues. In this class, we will start with the complex permanent tissues. Complex permanent tissues are of two types basically, that is xylem and phloem. Now the complex tissues consist of different types of cells which work together as a unit. That's why it is called as complex. It means in this we will get to see different types of cells but working together. Okay, so we began with xylem. Now, xylem, as we have discussed, that complex permanent tissues have different types of cells which work together as a unit. So, xylem consists of 4 different types of cells. What are those? Xylem vessels, tracheids, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Now, except xylem parenchyma, other xylem cells are dead and they have thick cell walls. Why do they have thick cell walls? Because of the deposition of lignin. Okay. Now, what do these cells do together to work as a unit? So, xylem vessel is a long tube structure and it is placed end to end, and those ends are dissolved so that it can continuously become a hollow tube. Then comes the tracheids. These tracheids are usually long, narrow, and they have a tapering ends. Then we have a xylem parenchyma, the only living cell in the xylem, which helps in storage of food. Xylem fibers, they provide strength to the tissue. So together they function as a unit. Now, what is the function of xylem? Why do they need to work together as a unit? The function of xylem is to carry water and minerals upwards from root to different parts of shoot. Here we have to be careful, the movement is upward. Why? Because the water is being carried from the roots to the shoot. Okay, this is the main function of xylem. The secondary function of xylem is that it gives mechanical strength to the plant body. Because out of 4, 3 cells are dead tissues and they are thickly walled. So because of that, it provides mechanical strength. Fine. Now we see the second complex permanent tissue, that is phloem. Now phloem is living conducting tissue. It means all its tissue cells are living. It is also composed of 4 different types of cells. First is sieve tubes, then companion cells, then phloem fibers, and then phloem parenchyma. Sieve tubes are elongated, thin walled cells, and they are placed end to end when we see the structures. And then they are perforated by numerous pores, because the word sieve tubes it's here, so they will have a numerous pores through which they can simply pass on the matter. Okay. Then, and one more thing, that the nucleus of each sieve cells will degenerate as soon as these cells get mature, so that it may provide more space to the cell. Fine. Now we come to the companion cells. These companion cells are small, thin walled cells containing dense and very active cytoplasm. Okay, and these are called companion cells because they are connected sidewards to the sieve tubes. That is why they are called as companion cells. Then phloem fibers, it provides mechanical strength to the tissue. Okay, and within the phloem, this is the dead cell. Okay, Then we come on to the phloem parenchyma. So the phloem parenchyma work is same as we have seen in xylem parenchyma. That is, it stores food. Okay. What is the main function of the phloem? The main function of the phloem is to transport the food prepared by leaves to the other parts of the plant. Okay. Now the movement of the transportation of food is in both the directions. Okay, that is upward and downward also, because the food is being prepared by the leaves, so it has to go up in the plant and down to the root cells also. So the movement of the transportation of food here is in both the direction. So in today's class we have understood the complex permanent tissue, xylem and phloem. Thank you, class.